on over. You're gonna love this. Put it on the slowest speed. Now this speed, we go from about, I don't know, about 10 miles per hour all the way up to about 240 miles per hour. So we're going on our slowest speed. Go ahead and press start. That start button down and let it go. Yep, you're a pro already. See how easy that is? And see how it chopped up things that are even difficult to chop in a food processor. But go ahead and press that start button down again, and let's see what we have. Did you also notice I didn't have to do this or that or any of that business? So let's go ahead and add our tortilla taco seasoning.
Did they give you those on coupon?
There we are.
5 of them.
You guys should try that. That's an orange creamsicle ice cream. It's really good. So, do you like to peel garlic? Has that been your favorite thing to do since starting cooking? No, here, look. You're going to love this. What? We don't even care. You can throw things in there like with wild abandon. On those nights when you're tired, you're coming home from work, and you've made a commitment to cooking, and you're going, I just don't feel like cooking, you're able to cook. Okay, so we're going to put in 3 cups of water. Now, you'll at home, you put in 3 cups of cold water, put your lid on, set your timer for 5 minutes, turn it on high, and you get to walk away. And guess what you get to do? Anything you want. It's going to heat it up. Yeah, you can leave it on for 10 minutes. If you want to test it out and boil water, I had somebody come up to me and we say, you can boil water in 10 minutes. And he goes, I go, what did you do in your Vitamix? The first thing he goes, I boiled water in 10 minutes. So you could do that or you could do this. I'm going to use hot water just because sometimes you just don't have time. That 5 minutes of time will make or break you on dinner. So you can pour hot water directly in there. Okay, come on over, my professional. Press that start button down again. And then crank it all the way to the 10. You're making soup. Is that a lot easier? I didn't get any knives out, no cutting boards out, no garlic press out. And do you see my cleanup? So my husband and I, we've been married for 20 years. And when we got married, he made, I don't know if it was a good deal or not, because I said, I'll do all the cooking if you do all the dishes. And for 20 years, he's done dishes. So last fall, I started making this soup. And I'm sitting there on the couch or something like this, and I go, oh, chili sounds really, really, really good. And he looks at me because he's gotten really smart, and he goes, you know, I think tortilla soup sounds good, because this is a cleanup. There's no pots and pans. You know, you make chili, you got a big mess, you got a lot of pots and pans, and then you got about 30 to 40 minutes. And that 30 to 40 minutes sometimes is the difference between calling dominoes, you know. So let this run for about a minute. Now feel this. Now there's a reason why we're not made out of glass. Do you feel that vibration? Glass has imperfections, and when it vibrates like that, it will eventually shatter. So we are the safest tool you'll ever have in your kitchen. From the top to the bottom, we're quality. So we're not going to put any cheapo plastic in here. This is actually a material called Triton. That is the same material that they make airplane windshields out of. It's BPA free, it's phthalate free, it's BPS free, and it's shatterproof. So if you're like Butterfingers in the kitchen, you drop it and drop it and drop it, it will bounce. It's good to know. So don't freak out if you drop it. The only sad part is just hopefully it's empty when you do that, because you might have to take that 1 minute and do the whole thing over again. Oh my gosh, right? So, feel how warm that's getting already. Yeah, and so it's frictional heat. The longer you let it run, the hotter it gets. That's how you're able to do things like this. So you might not be a professional chef, but you're going to get the results that professional chefs get. This canned basil pesto, I highly recommend that one. It is fantastic. I think our dips are over here. Oh, the margarita. That's right. Salsa. You can see how all of a sudden your friends will be like, what happened? Fondue. You have friends coming over that know you don't cook? Make fondue. Do not tell them you made it in the Vitamix, okay? It's our little secret. And they'll be like, wow, because fondue is a lot of stirring. It's a lot of stirring. Okay, go ahead and turn that off. Let's see where we're at. Look at that. I know, crazy, huh? So at this point, maybe you cooked some grilled chicken earlier in the week and you need to use that up and you're sick of grilled chicken. Throw that in there. I'm going to put in some black beans and some cooked corn, and then we're going to put some tortilla chips in it because we're making tortilla soup. Oh, absolutely. They're a little soupy though. You might want an extra cup there, but they are delicious. And that's a serving. I'd say that's probably about a serving of fruit right there, and veggies. So some black beans, cooked corn. Now, we like to call this must-go soup. Do you ever throw away produce at the end of the week because you didn't? Yeah. So you've got some mushrooms or bell peppers or anything like that. That can go into the base. Cooked chicken, leftover steamed veggies, throw those in right now. Or maybe you've got some brown rice, throw those in there for your texture. And if you're cooking for one or two, this is great because you can control the size so you don't have chicken soup for the whole week, because it's just like grilled chicken. You get sick of it really quickly. But if you have a larger family, you can fill this bad boy all the way up to the top. My husband took a picture of the smoothie he makes, because he's not a cook, but he makes smoothies. And he filled it all the way to the top. Frozen bananas were like this. Took a picture and posted it on Facebook, and one of his friends got a Vitamix. She goes, "Your fill line must be different than my fill line." Because he starts it up with the lid like this, and then it sucks it down, and he pushes it down, and then we rim it for our smoothie. So yeah, you can fill it all the way to the rim. It is completely safe. Now, we don't want to liquefy this, do we? No, we want chunky soup, right? We're from the Northwest. We like our bits. So look at that. Go ahead and pulse that a couple times. You know that food processor, it's got that pulse button. It has that one speed, right? It's called crazy, right? So we have mild, that's this. And then you can punch it up, make it more wild, and then we do have crazy. So you can choose how you want to process. This processing here is for kneading dough. Okay, did you want one of these? They're a little soupy, but we're making hot soup right now, which is going to taste even better. So that's my kids down there. Hot is good. So I'll tell you, I'm a Pacific Northwest girl, so we love our lattes, right? That's why we spend lots of money at coffee shops. So I'll take my coconut milk, and if I'm out of coconut milk, I make it myself with some unsweetened shredded coconut and some water, and I blend that for about 3 minutes. I have an iPhone. It's always with me, right? You guys know. It goes everywhere with you. I set that timer for 3 minutes, and then I walk away, and you can tell this is a 3-minute phase. So I put my makeup on, and then I come back to it, and I add a little bit of white chocolate chips and one of those little instant coffee packets from Starbucks, and it is a piping hot latte. And the best part is I didn't have to talk to anybody to get it, because you know before your coffee it's ugly, right? True story. So give this a try. Tell me what you think. Oh, you can't? Oh man, you're missing out on the hug on the inside. Isn't it like a hug? You taste it, it feels so good. So here's that cleanup. So let's have you do the dishes. Is it on 10? So turn it to 10. Press that start button. Let it go. So if you have dietary restrictions, that's what's really great about this, because you can go scratch and really be aware of what's going into your food. Go ahead and press that start button down. Do you notice I didn't do any of this? Yeah. Beautiful. So what kind of dietary restrictions do you have? That is vegan and gluten-free. Yeah, absolutely. I use vegetable bouillon. Yeah, vegetable bouillon, and it's gluten-free, certified gluten-free, and mostly organic. What do you think of that? Yeah, so your nut milks and your cheeses. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that yummy? You guys have one of these yet?
It's surprising that it tastes so...
It's like so good. It is so good. I know, and you know what? Per serving, you're maybe at $1 per serving. So being able to do something like that, it will definitely pay for itself. I call this my savings account on my countertop, because every time it turns on, I hear this cha-ching, 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 because it's saving me money, and it will save you money too. So we'll throw in an orange here. Yeah, you're welcome. We're throwing an orange in here, and we're going to put in a banana. You notice this orange, we left all the pith on. Okay? You know why you do that?
For all the good stuff.
Yeah, and you don't want to pith off the orange either. That's bad. You see these guys like this over here? These are my bosses. It's not intimidating at all, right?
Never.
No. So do you guys make smoothies in the morning?
We used to.
You used to? What kind of tool did you use to do that with? Yeah, was it easy to clean? No. He's saying no. Is he the dishwasher? I'm having a problem here. Maybe it doesn't like that. So I'm going to show you how to make a smoothie in about a minute, and the cleanup is 5 seconds. Now, other blenders, if you were to do what we did here, did you see us start this?
No, all
Okay.
I know is
Oh, please have more. Please have more. It is heaven in a cup. Do you hear the angels sing every time you have it? My angels go, do yours do that? Exactly. There's an angel right there. I love how angels hang around the booth. So it isn't, and you can control the spice. We put our Southwest Spice Blend in there. It's our gluten-free. When we're here on a booth, we usually have it here, but it's my last day here, and so we don't have any left. We're putting in that core of the pineapple. That's your concentrated bromelain. And then do you guys do berries at all in smoothies? Yeah. So we're throwing in some strawberries. I put that whole thing in. Did you see that? Just like that, wild abandon. Did I care about it? No. That's just better nutrients for us. And some red cabbage. Because I'm a mom and I have to have a veggie in every single smoothie. Everything. A little bit of agave. You can put this in or leave it out. I usually determine that by how ripe my pineapple is. So when you make smoothies, did you cut things up before sticking them in there? Yeah. I'm familiar with that. I'll tell you my history. I went through 5 blenders before a Vitamix. That's because I'm the blender breaker. I'm that friend that comes over and breaks everything, see? It happens to the best of us. So here we go. Put the lid on. Okay. So who's the smoothie maker? Okay, come on over, Mrs. Smoothie Maker. Press that start button. Let it go, and then crank it to 10. Because we're going to liquefy everything. Now, you got that camper stick. This is my favorite part of the Vitamix because, look, I don't have to cut things up. This just saved me, so much time. And look at that. That's what other blenders do on a good day, right? That's not a Whole Foods juice. That's just not even close. It's kind of pebbly and chunky, right? And that's okay if that's all you can get. But with a Vitamix, we're juicing it. We're juicing seeds, pulp, fiber. We're juicing everything. Anybody here ever juiced before? You guys ever do that? A little bit? Yeah. I went down that road too. And I remember going through it and going through 8 cups of produce for a drip of juice. Well, that's a sarcasm, about a cup of juice. See how that? There's no seeds left. So now we've unlocked all the nutrients in those seeds so your body can absorb that. So you get everything. Okay, I know you love this. Just come on over and grab it up. Don't even be polite because I'm going to toss it. And I don't want to have to do that. Did you want another one?
I already had 6.
Okay, how about you? How about you? No? Okay. So let's give this a try. That was done. Did you see how fast that was done? Seconds.
I usually have to stand there for a good 5 or 6 minutes, making sure everything's all in.
Wow.
And all that.
Right, and then he has to clean it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, and that's no fun. So, you'll love your Vitamix for Whole Foods juicing. You can stick anything in here, from little blueberries all the way on up to an avocado seed. We can liquefy that. And the way that we do that is we don't use sharp blades. Blenders, they use sharp blades. We're an emulsifier, so we use a dull blade and a 2.2 horsepower motor. That's like lawn equipment inside there. And you notice when I pressed down, it didn't bog down. It kind of changed gears. That's our smart blender technology doing the work for us. Now, this is his favorite part. But I'll tell you, you won't have to wait for him to clean it anymore because that's the cleanup. And then you just rinse it out in your sink and then turn it upside down on a towel and you walk away. But you don't walk away, you actually kind of skip away because you feel so good. You'll be like, I am out of here. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little Michael Jackson, I'll moonwalk out the front door. Be like, yeah, that's right. Because when you're getting 10 servings of fruits and veggies before you walk out the front door, you feel good. So I'm going to show you how to make dessert. So I lost 80 pounds using my Vitamix, and it's not because I didn't know how to do other weight loss things. I would say for 20 years I was probably a professional weight loss person. I did HCG, that's kind of fringe. I did Weight Watchers 3 times because I'm an optimist. That's why I bought 5 blenders before this one. I also did things like Jenny Craig Nutrisystem Paleo, low carb, high fat, low fat, whatever, all that stuff. And when it comes down to it, there's something that's irrefutable on your health, getting more fruits and veggies in your diet. So I made smoothies every single morning. That was my bread and butter. That's what made me feel really good. But you might know some friends of mine. Ben, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, no.
They
Yeah.
live in Tillamook. And
Yeah, I had to run away and like block them on Facebook because they kind of stalk you, don't they? It's like they're all like, Julie, you want some chunky monkey ice cream? And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. So I had to make up chunky monkey ice cream. So this is the not so chunky monkey ice cream. Agave bananas. You can put the scoop of the protein powder in or not. I like it because it kind of gives it that nutty flavor. So what's your favorite flavor of Ben and Jerry?
oh, I think it's chocolate.
Oh yeah. Oh man, had I known that, we would have made my new favorite ice cream, which is a peppermint chocolate ice cream. It's decadent.
Oh, now we're talking.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, after this we'll do that. You twisted my arm. So, I put in paleo ice. I hunted that ice for you, and I got it here, and it is paleo. Because isn't that all what paleo is about, hunting and gathering? So I hunted and gathered it for you. So what we're going to do now is instead of shattering the cell walls and juicing, we're shattering the sides to make a frozen dessert. So who's going to use it the most? Which one? It'll be a toss-up? Yeah. Who's going to make ice cream in it most? Okay. Who's going to make soup in it most? Who's going to make smoothies most? Yeah. You know what's interesting is my dad doesn't cook at all. He's a smoothie maker. Because this is a tool. This isn't like a mamby-pamby kitchen like gimmicky thing. It is a tool. This is a power tool. You're going to love that that tamper stick never hits the blade. So if you want to make frappuccinos, use what all the frappuccino makers use. They use these commercially to make frappuccinos. I'm sure you probably know a place you could get a frappuccino. This is where you want to go like that, but I don't do it because my bosses are here. Now when they're not here, no, I'm just kidding. I never do that. At home, always do that. Yeah, so this is where you would add some chocolate chunks, you know, a little bit of walnuts. If you like cherry Garcia, just put in frozen cherries instead with a little banana, and at the end put cherry chunks. Hardest choice is really color. I'll tell you, I have the black with the chrome. It's beautiful. It's classic. But I like Ferrari red. I think it goes a little faster, isn't it? Maybe 241.5 miles per hour. This one goes 240. Which is your favorite color?
I'm simple. I like black.
You like the black? Yeah. Well, and it looks very classy on your countertop. I mean, think about this. The White House has it on their kitchen countertop. I think we all could handle having it. Talking about that, you know that we've been a family-owned company since 1921. Is this your first time seeing a Vitamix?
No.
Okay. Good. So we've been around, and that means that we have perfected blending, and that's why we're used in 98% of all commercial kitchens. And outside of Costco, you look at that, that's my employee price. So if you want a great price, Costco's the place to get it. You walk out these doors.
For like $700.
Yeah.
I mean, that's expensive.
It is, but when you think about it as a tool that's going to last you decades instead of years, it's really worth it. So give that a try, and I promise you chocolate peppermint ice cream. Are you guys vegan, though? Okay, because this one does have dairy in it. Simple ingredients. You're not going to try the banana ice cream? You guys already had breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
Isn't that good? I'm too old. You're pretty young, but I'm too old to pretend cardboard tastes good anymore. I've been through the shakes and the bars and all that stuff, and I don't lie to myself anymore. But I do make great food, and you will too. I mean, you can see how easy easy it is to make ice cream. So we're gonna use. He's like going bananas over it, right? Yeah. Right, exactly. And this costs you like $1 compared to other ice creams. Ben and Jerry, that's a racket. You know why they don't sell them quart size, right? Because you would never pay the cost for a quart size. You'd look at that and go, who do they think they are? So you can add your milk in. I'm going to add some coconut milk, okay? You'll love using your Vitamix because you'll have total control over the ingredients. If you want to use regular milk, you could do that. If you want to use almond milk, you could do that. Just choose whatever you want. Now, I'm going to use...
Just tell me, go for it.
Your doctor would? What's going on with you? He's all like, you don't want to know. What's not? Yes. You know, it's not uncommon that I do shows where people come in because their doctors recommended them to get a Vitamix in their home. Because it is at Whole Foods juicer. When I juiced, I looked at all that fiber coming out. Hi, how are you guys doing? I saw all that fiber going out the back, and I thought, aren't we supposed to eat a high fiber diet? You're back. You're just in time. You want to get the red one? Great. Mike, will you help her with that, please? You're just in time. I am making... Now, you guys are some of the only people who've had this recipe. It's a new recipe. So you'll make things up as you go along. Agave, coconut milk, avocado. You like coffee? Take instant coffee, stick it in there. You want chocolate? Put chocolate in there, okay? We're going to put chocolate peppermint in there because it's coming to chocolate peppermint town, right? December. Yeah. You know, that's true. But if you think about it, comparatively to like ice cream, and I'll tell you, if I didn't have this, I'd go full on ice cream. So this just gives me my options to reduce my sugar. But if you want to do chocolate peppermint without any sugar in it, you could totally do that in your Vitamix. Put some dates in there, unsweetened cocoa powder, peppermint extract, and you've got chocolate peppermint ice cream. And it is heaven. I'll tell you, a former fat girl endorses it. And when the former fat girl endorses it, it really is good. I don't trust skinny people like John. I don't think they really know what good food tastes like. Okay, so look at what we made. Chocolate peppermint mousse. Yeah, so can I get a taste tester?
No, I don't think that's going to be...
Not possible? Okay, try that. So if you want to make chocolate mousse, just do chocolate instead of just chocolate peppermint. Isn't that just a party in your mouth? Mm-hmm.
And the avocado, I can live with the avocado being in there.
Yeah, and that avocado is good for your brain. I'll tell you, it made me really smart. Stephen Hawking called me and said, stop it, Julie. He's feeling a little threatened. So I lay off. I go, okay, you're right. We can only have one incredible genius in the world. So here we go again. So you're lowering the amount of cholesterol you're sticking in your body. Yeah. And it's easy because a lot of times when you're put on diets, because I've been put on diets all my life from my doctors, it's kind of like you feel like you're being punished because there's really no great ice cream out there that's healthy for you and tastes good. But at home, now you're